This is our HDID Phase 1 presentation on our requirement analysis. This is Maxine, myself, Richard, and Emily.
Yep. Okay, within the current online recruitment market, there are several factors which are having a clear job description, which includes location, salary, job description, and the company name, which ensures that customers are able to read and understand the jobs in hand. And furthermore, creating a UCD and TCD experience depending on the website. For example, Indeed is a TCD because it provides a purpose of finding people jobs. Instead of the Read website, that is UCD because it's able to interest customers in searching for a job that they like, offering more information. And according to ACTA, there are several trends within the online recruitment market which are having an increase in the internet users, which enables more of an interest for employees and job seekers. And furthermore, social media has become a huge increase within the job seekers with apps such as LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter. And businesses are currently using social media to interact with customers and to get more interest, and promoting special offers, products and also job offers. Within social media, businesses are able to share links throughout the LinkedIn, enabling individuals to look at the job description through click of a link, and creating videos, posting them online is a cheap and efficient way to sustain interest in job seekers who know the company.
Right, what did we find out in our comparative needs analysis? We found out that Monster, Read and JobSite are all UCDs and Indeed is a TCD. Right, Read. This is their statement of intent. Love Mondays. It's a UCD because the homepage is very busy and bold. Has an image for the top banner, and the job search bar is in the centre of the screen and easy to access. CV and profile, it has a variety of profile questions. You have to register before you upload your CV, and you can also shortlist your jobs after you sign in. Job descriptions within Read. There's courses to suit job requirements, bullet points and good structure, and the job descriptions are responsive across all devices as well. With the sign up and sign in, you can't apply without signing in, so you will have to register. And the search gives you job title and location straight away, and every job is relevant to the search. Here are some examples of the design and GSOL principles within Read. Up here you have grouping, symmetry and similarity. Within the search bar, it gives you feedback when you start typing in what job you want, and then the whole search bar is continuation as well. Job site, CV and profile. This is a UCD as well. CV and profile has a variety of questions again, and it is very well laid out, easy to use for all users. The job description is bullet pointed, and it has a lot of information included for each job. You can also link to social media within the job descriptions. It's also responsive as well across all devices. The sign up and sign in is easy to use and always easy to find as well. It's located around all the pages, as you can have 3 different ways to sign in when you search, also on the front page and also when you apply for a job. Search has title, location and distance. You can also have a wide choice with the advanced search as well, but no specific jobs are related to each search. here's some examples of the principles again. With the search bars, proximity and continuation. Up the top is symmetry and similarity with the buttons across the whole page. Indeed is a TCD, mainly focused on the task of just searching for a job. With the CV and profile, you can upload a CV without needing to sign in or register for an account. Indeed also tracks down any saved jobs that you might have. The job description is very basic, not very bright, not very appealing, but however it is in detail and there's a lot of information. It's bullet pointed with paragraphs and it's also responsive. Sign up and sign in is at the top of the page, quite easy to find, and you can use Google, Facebook or your email to sign in and register. Search is on the job search opens on the same page, so it doesn't have its own specific page, so you can't bookmark it or go back to it later on. Right, up the top here we have grouping of the page links, and on the search bar it's also continuation, and you get feedback when you enter in the your whatever job you want. Right, Monster is the UCD. CV and profile, you have to sign in to upload a CV. Once you signed in, you can get lots of tips on cover letters and lots of other things as well. The job description, before you sign in, there's a summary of the main job headings. After you sign in, you can apply for these jobs. You can also sign in pretty much anywhere on any page as well, which is really handy for all users, because you can't apply to any job without signing in though, however, and it's not obvious to sign. Search, keywords and location straight away. You also have a range of choices with the advanced search, and relevant jobs matching the search title, job titles. Up the top here with the main navigation is grouping, also with the search bars grouping as well. You get feedback from the search bar as well once you start typing, and down here these hyperlinks are also symmetrical and similar as well. What are the commonalities in terms of the comparable variables across the 4 case studies? Monster, read and job site all user-centered design, meaning the focus is more on what the user needs and wants when searching for a job, whereas Indeed is task-centered design, which means its primary focus is on actual task finding of a job and keeps everything else minimal. However, they do have quite a lot of similarities. They are standard and advanced search. All 4 sites allow for standard search of what and where, and advanced search of things including distance, salary, title and company. They each allow the user to create a profile. On each different site they can have different features like career resources and tips, cover letters and guides. All 4 also include a CV upload, where they can upload a previous created CV, or on some sites they can use a CV builder. Users on all 4 sites can also use a company search to find out information on job vacancies from specific companies. Go back. What else? Also what we found is each of them allow employers to create a profile to be able to find candidates for certain jobs. Employers can also post jobs to which thousands of people will see and can apply for, and all 4 sites can allow employers to search through CVs to find the perfect match for their role.
During the analysis stage of this project, my group and I looked at 4 current job recruitment websites. These were Indeed, JobSite, Monster and Reed. Out of the 4 websites, only one of them were task-centered design, meaning that there is an obvious trend in the design being centered around the user. There were also quite a few other trends and similar functionalities across all of the current websites. Firstly, there was an upload CV option and advice on writing an appropriate CV available for job seekers on every site. Next, there is also a functionality for refining your search by sector, job type, salary, etc. To inspire job seekers on what job they want, they can also search jobs by sector and location. Two of the current sites have a one-click apply function. This means that if you have signed up previously, the site, Read in this example, stores your details and CV so that you don't have to fill out forms every time you apply for a job. This is an example of searching for a job on Indeed. Finally, here is part of the process of using social media credentials to sign up on Indeed as a recruiter. We as a group will implement the just-taught principles to the design of our app. Here are some areas in which need to be considered when designing the prototypes. Proximity. The buttons will have a good amount of white space around them to enhance the fact they require on-click input. Meanwhile, the text elements will be in close proximity with each other so that it is obvious that it's a block of text to be read. Symmetry. The symmetry of all elements should in general reduce the complexity of the UI. This will be done by organizing objects into symmetrical shapes. Closure. We will ensure an appropriate white space is used because the user's visual system will see the space as an object. By doing this, the website will be clearer, therefore much easier to understand. Similarity. If carried out appropriately, the grouping of similar objects is great. However, if every element is too similar, it will cause misinterpretation of the elements being related when they're not. We will ensure that each group of elements appear appropriately similar. For example, the buttons will have a slight shadow around them and be the same shape. Continuity. As our minds fill in missing pieces of shapes automatically, we will design our icons and interface so they are unique but also easily understood and interpreted. We have yet to choose a color scheme, however, we understand how important this is to the user experience. Therefore, before making the final decision, we will do extra research on visual impairments such as color blindness. This will ensure the UI of our app is designed to be as accessible as possible. We will keep the regional structure almost the same throughout the website to ensure ease of navigation. The logo for SPA will use our color scheme and include some sort of graphic element to ensure uniqueness. There will be the use of interactive modals to reduce the number of pages and clicks that a user has to interact with. This will ensure ease of use and efficiency when completing specific tasks. Most of the variables have been implemented within the HTAs on the next slides. However, they do need some refining during the prototyping stage.
Here is the hierarchical task analysis diagram for the employer with screenshots. This was based on Reed. Here is the hierarchical task analysis diagram for the job seeker with screenshots. This was based on Reed.
This is our job seeker persona. This is Joseph Greenstreet. He's 22. He's a graduate from Southampton Solent University. He studied web design and development, and Joseph is on his phone a lot and is always moving around, mostly walking everywhere since he doesn't have a car. When looking for new jobs, he would like to be able to save jobs he is interested in and also bulk apply for them to get as many interviews as possible. He also likes to have his LinkedIn account connected and be able to upload a CV that he's created over the years. A high-paying job is also needed for Joseph's expensive lifestyle. This is our employee persona. This is Natalie Pilgrim. She's head of HR at Subdigital in Southampton. When looking at job sites for new employees, Natalie likes to be able to search for certain qualifications and specifications and list of skills along with a professional CV as well. She also likes to be able to post more than one job at a time for people to apply to. Natalie loves having her LinkedIn account connected so that she can connect with lots of other professionals within the industry and those looking to join the company as well. Some of the people that Natalie loves to employ are graduates, as she really enjoys giving young people the opportunity to gain further skills and knowledge after they finish university, and likes to see them grow within the company.
I have also put together a draft user journey diagram for the job seeker. However, this is still a work in progress and needs to be refined based on our findings from the analysis. And here is the draft user journey diagram for the employer. However, like before, this is still a work in progress and needs to be refined.
Through the research that we found, we all decided and considered that our website would be UCD because it will enable the website to relate to users as they can search and find jobs within the IT sector. And furthermore, this is better than the TCD because instead of creating the website for the intent to create a task for consumers to find a job themselves, our website will have the users interact within the site, giving relevant information towards the jobs that they want, and therefore creating a positive experience for individuals who apply with their perfect job. And within the design principles, we want to do in terms of visibility. We want all the features visible, such as the CV and any other jobs that are available. And in terms of feedback, the website will be responsive and it will enable individuals to get the job that they want. And affordance, people would be able to see how the app works by searching for their job and applying and signing in. And in terms of mapping, when the user clicks on the button such as apply and sign in, they would be directed to sites without confusion. And our statement of intent that we created was find your steady paycheck today, and we chose this because it will enable individuals to search for the job that they are happy with in order to have a steady paycheck for their future.
Thank you very much.